Good morning, viewers. You love it. Good morning, everybody. So, just want to give you a quick once around of the new Zempire Aerodome II tent. This is just the pre-production sample, so there might be a few refinements still to come, but this is more or less what it's going to look like. Must say it looks fantastic. They've increased the fly thickness and floor thickness substantially to now from 5,000 to 10,000 millimeter waterhead rating, so it's absolutely phenomenal for a tent, almost 3 times that of their next competitor. So very, very tough tents. They've also will have the addition for the aero domes and the tunnel series tents. They will have the addition of an accessory, so you can put fly sheet over the top of the tent, not for waterproofing but simply for cutting down on the heat. They say in tests it's reduced the heat inside by up to 6 degrees, so that's a fair amount. And then there'll also be tent footprints available, which will cover the entire tent, including to the front of the vestibule, so which you can obviously roll away if you don't want it into the vestibule. Both of those accessories will attach to the tent, and you can leave on the tent, so you can just simply roll them up every time you use it. So the vestibule area as well, they've increased by almost 1 meter. So you've got a much larger vestibule area, much larger living area, hopefully eliminating the need to always have to take a shelter with you, a gazebo of some sort. Also, don't have any poles with me unfortunately today to do it, but the vestibule front flap is also designed to be able to be pitched upwards with the 2 flaps sideways to give you much more area. You'll notice the windows they've darkened significantly as well, which has reduced the amount of glare and the amount of heat coming into the tent significantly. So you can see if we come around the side, the much longer vestibule, so almost 1 meter longer. They've also added a side entry for the tent as well. Now this will be the same for the Aerodome 3 and the Aerodome 2 and the Aerodome 1, so you'll have a side entry with that longer vestibule. You've now got a mosquito mesh on both sides, so that'll cool down the tent also significantly. If we go inside the tent, so here we are inside the vestibule, so now you can see you've got a much larger living area in here. As I say, there will be a footprint, a floor that will go into here and also extend underneath the rest of the tent to protect the floor of the tent if you're camping on very rough ground. So huge amounts of living area in here, absolutely fantastic. If we go into the inside of the tent, this is what is now quite different from last season's model. So you've actually now got a smaller kids bedroom, if you will, which will certainly easily take a double stretcher or a queen size mattress, which again hangs down the inside of the tent. And if we come around to the other side, you've now got the much larger king size bedroom, which will take 2 Zempire double stretchers or 2 king size inflatable beds if needs be. Still the same amount of features in terms of pockets all throughout the tent, so you've got 4 pockets on both sides of the tent, on the inside and on the outside on both bedrooms. So what's that by my bad maths? 8, 16, 32 pockets on the inside of the tent. I'm pretty sure you would struggle to find a tent with more storage space than that. As per last year on the Aerodome 2, you've got a mosquito mesh back door with a waterproof door to zip onto that. So again, lots of flow through, great big vents in the top. Another larger vent up in the top. Looks like they've increased that as well for this year. So you've actually pulled the fly away from that, which is fantastic. There is also, haven't put it in to this particular tent, but there is also a little gear loft that attaches to these 4 rings to give you yet another storage spot, as well as having a ring that you can clip lanterns and so forth on as well. For those of us electrically minded, there is also spots where you can run cables in. So if you're camping on a powered site, you can actually run power cords and lighting cords in on both bedrooms and on the tent itself. So yeah, that's the Aerodome 2. As I say, the Aerodome 3 and 1 will have very, very similar fittings. We'll do some more videos once we've got the other tents. I'll just come around the back here so you can have a quick look at the back of the tent. There it is. Haven't pulled out all the guy ropes. And this tent we put up this morning with a single pump. I reckon it took about 2 minutes. So again, very, very fast tents to put up. Stay tuned for more videos. Viewers,